In a bustling college hostel for inseparable friends named Yana, Jimy, Ishan, and Lilly sat together to plan the greatest winter adventure of their lives. They made detailed lists of everything they would need, sharing their excitement as they prepared for a journey into the snowy hill stations. At 7 in the morning, they boarded their train from Indore, watching the world blur past as they headed toward the city of Delhi. From Delhi, they transitioned to a bus that carried them through the changing landscape until they arrived in Raipur by the evening. The next morning was a winter wonderland, with thick white snow covering the ground like a soft, silent blanket. They met their driver, Mahesh, who welcomed them into his car for the next leg of their journey from Raipur to the peaks of Kaushani. As they drove, they marveled at the ancient temples and the deep, mysterious beauty of the passing forests. Suddenly, a heavy rain began to fall as they entered the heart of a dark forest, and the air grew thick with tension. They could hear the haunting sounds of wild animals echoing through the trees, making everyone inside the car feel small and scared. Mahesh calmly told them to keep the windows rolled up tight, warning that wild animals might appear if they felt threatened. At that very moment, a massive tiger emerged from the shadows and crossed the road right in front of their headlights. Panic surged through the group, but they stayed close together, finding comfort in each other's presence. Mahesh reassured them that such encounters were common and that they were safe as long as they remained inside the vehicle. The next morning, they went for a walk in the garden, their minds still filled with the image of the majestic tiger. Instead of a predator, they found a breathtaking valley filled with endless rows of colorful flowers swaying in the breeze. There they met a local girl named Tara, who welcomed them to the beautiful region of Kaushani. Tara shared an important secret. No one in the village left their homes after 7 in the evening until the sun rose again. Tara became their guide, leading them to secret gardens and hidden picnic spots that only the locals knew about. When Lilly asked which grade she was in, Tara sadly replied that she did not go to school at all. The friends explained to Tara why education was so important, encouraging her to seek the power of knowledge for her future. Grateful for their advice, Tara marked several wonderful places on their map, including the famous cave temple and Mansiari. "We must go now," Tara insisted as the clock struck 7, honoring the ancient rule of the valley. The following afternoon, they reached Mansiari, arriving just as a heavy, beautiful snowfall began to blanket the earth. Forgetting their worries, they jumped into the snow, playing like children in the cold, crisp air. But in the thick of the fun and the falling snow, Lilly suddenly found herself separated from her dear friends. As the others searched for her, the blinding white cold caused them all to lose sight of one another. Through the mist, Lilly heard a scream and found Yana had fallen deep into a hidden snow pit, unable to climb out. Without a second thought, Lilly reached out and pulled Yana to safety, proving that friends are always there in times of need. With only 10 days left, they traveled to the mysterious cave temple, feeling the ancient energy of the mountain. Deep underground, Ishan began to feel suffocated by the narrow walls, his breath growing short and heavy. Jimy insisted that Ishan leave the cave immediately, staying by his side until he could breathe the fresh mountain air once more. While Jimy watched over Ishan, Yana and Lilly ventured deeper to find the great glacier hidden within the heart of the rock. They found the sacred shrine of Lord Shiva, a place of silent beauty that was both slippery and incredibly cold. Jimy soon joined them, offering his hand to ensure the girls felt safe and steady on the treacherous ice. They returned to Ishan and shared everything they had seen, grateful that they had looked out for each other's safety. Mahesh warned them that heavy rains were coming and that they must head home before the roads became impassable. As they left, the tiger appeared once more, a silent guardian of the woods watching them depart. Mahesh admitted he had been frightened too, but he kept it a secret so the friends wouldn't be too scared to enjoy their journey. They traveled back through Raipur and Delhi, finally reaching the familiar sights of Indore with hearts full of memories. Looking back on their trip, they realized that the mountains were beautiful, but their friendship was the greatest treasure of all. The moral of the story is that one good friend is worth 100 acquaintances. If you value your true friends, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of heart and hope.